Just wanted to share a quick video about some lessons that I've had in the last few years in my life in regards to what imagination can bring into a life if you have focused imagination and keep a focused direction. When COVID started hitting, it was kind of rough for me. I was going through some homelessness, and I had a business that was making pretty good money, probably 6 figures a year, and within just a matter of small amount of time, I got some theft going on, some other things, and COVID hit. And right before that is when I was going through my homelessness. When COVID hit, it kind of lit a fire underneath me that I needed to really try to hustle. I had a son that was young, only like 8, 9 years old at the time, and I just kind of realized that I really needed to hustle. I needed to provide for him. I needed to fight. I kind of started COVID fear mongering, and there was a lot of people that probably knew me that it was kind of crazy. It was like I kind of looked at all the negative things more than any of the positive that came out of it. I was just thinking it was the end of the world. But then I started hustling. I started just focusing in, and it was crazy because I was going through a few weeks there where I was like really putting focused imagination, trying to manifest, trying to focus on the law of attraction and positive thinking. And it was crazy because COVID happened and a lot of my competitors got closed down, and I had just came back into town where my son lives in Longview, Texas, and I started going and doing repairs, and all my competitors got closed down. And it was crazy because I was the only one doing repairs for like a week or two in Texas whenever they shut down for a few weeks. They ended up reopening everything back up because the governor of Texas was like, no, we're just going to go ahead and open everything back up. And so it kind of got to where everybody was going back and opening, and they were doing all the new laws with certain types of businesses could be open. So everybody started slowly opening. But by that time, I'd already got back on my feet and started getting things going. And then I also started getting some Google ads going, started building a marketing agency in 2020, 2021, and started getting clients. It was crazy because when it comes to getting clients, you can really use the law of attraction in a big, big way, because it's like I would get like a client, I'd be so hyped up, like I'm getting more clients before I'd even get them, and I'd be like, oh, I'm going to get like 10 clients, and I'd end up getting them. And then I was like, oh, I'm going to get 20, and I just in a matter of 4 or 5 months time, I was so on fire with motivation and positivity, and like I had a really good product that I had for offer on the marketing agency, and it was crazy because I went from having 0 clients to like 50 in a matter of just a few months. And it just kept on going from there. And I kind of I'm still human. So a lot of times what'll happen is I'll get so high, like I beat all my goals so high that I kind of started getting lax about it. And then it was crazy because I got shot at. I was dating my wife. We were dating, and she's living in Tulsa, and I was going up there to help her move. And late at night, about 11 o'clock, I'd go to get in the car and go move it, and these 2 guys come out in front of the car just randomly. It had nothing to do. They didn't know me. I didn't know them. And it was crazy because it was like they came out in front of the car. One of them had a shotgun. The other one had a pistol, like a 45 or 9 millimeter or something. And they were both like right in front of my Tahoe, and they were pointed right at the front of my windshield, pointed right at my face, and they were screaming at me to get out of the car. And I was like, I could tell they had like rags on their mouth and rags on their They had their hoodies on and they were trying to hide their face. And I was like, just a split second, I was like, if I get out, I'm gonna die. If I move, I'm gonna die. I'm pretty much dead. But deep down inside of my soul, I was like, I'm not ready to die. This ain't happening. Like, so I kind of went into action, and I started praying in my head as it was happening. And I put my vehicle in reverse, and I spun out, did a freaking wheelie, and they started shooting, pow, pow, pow. Well, they shot me like 12 times, both of them about 6 times each. And you know, my finger is kind of, I can't move my middle finger because I caught one of the bullets, the 45, like right here. And then I started ducking, and the 45, he hit me off the top of my head right here and right here. And the shotgun, thankfully, thank God, was only just birdshot. And so it only did minimal damage, but it was all over me. And then as I was trying to, because I was kind of in the back of a corner, I had to back up like this, and I was, and then I took off. Well, they were shooting beside me, shooting me all here. Like I had just, by the time I got back, because I actually drove off, and I was screaming to God, please save me, please save me. And I was panicking, super scared. And then all of a sudden I was like, you know what? I'm just going to be calm and chill, and everything's going to be okay. And I kind of used faith to my advantage, and I just felt like it was going to be a miracle. And by the time I got back around to go find my girlfriend, now wife, I was bleeding head to toe, like just blood, like all you could see was red. But the bleeding had already stopped. And then whenever the ambulance got there, there was like, anybody that looks like this is like, they're dead. And everybody it was just a miracle. It was a big time miracle. So no matter how bad your situation is, you can get through it. If I can get shot 12 times, you can get through anything in 2025. So that's just what I want to leave y'all with.